Hello and welcome back to another video on Fortnite's unused content. This video is an update video on the unused weapons as some more have been added alongside me being able to get a few to work. Let's start off with the exotic Spire rifle from the last video. I actually managed to get it to work, although please note this is a mock-up of the weapon. Next up is a scrapped exotic hand cannon. This exotic hand cannon most likely would have been planned to be released in Chapter 6 Season 2. However, the reason I did not cover it in the last video is because it bizarrely had its ID added in Chapter 6 Mini Season 2. This weapon's name was the Lawless Breacher hand cannon. The following is a mock-up of how it probably would have functioned like as Epic Games didn't get too far in making the exotic, only changing the name and rarity. Next up we have the makeup shotgun. This weapon is fully finished, modeled and animated. It was supposed to be added in Chapter 6 Mini Season 2, but it got scrapped at some point. Next up we have the early versions of Krusty's Mr. Blasty. The main difference between the early version and the final version is when the balloon gets shot out. It also happens to have the Mr. Blasty's old weapon icon, likely left over from a dev build. Next up we have scrapped weapon IDs for the Kong and Kodo's ray gun. They all are functionally identical, as most of the exotic gimmicks planned for them never got finished. Next up we have the True Ice pistol. This was added to the files in 39.00, which is quite odd because this weapon follows the naming scheme of the scrapped ice mechanic test IDs, which were added in 28.00. This weapon shoots the projectile of True Ice grenade. Next up we have the True Ice Pistol. This was added to the files in 39.00, which is quite odd because this weapon follows the naming scheme of the scrapped ice mechanic test IDs, which were added in 28.00. This weapon shoots the projectile of True Ice Grenade. Next up we have a scrapped exotic for the Room Sweeper shotgun. This exotic would have had a chain lighting effect when shot. It was likely scrapped due to it being quite overpowered. Thank you so much for watching my update video on the unused weapons of Fortnite. If you haven't watched part 1 and part 2, a link to the playlist with the videos in them will be in the description. I would really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe to me if possible. Until next time, have great night, day or afternoon.